Why was Fuwa carrying this grain and not weapons? We'll have to investigate and find out what the implications are. Torisa, you head to Nihama-yu and reinvestigate that 5-year-old Fuwa incident.
Right, Chief. Gotta do my homework over, huh?
Fuwa and arms smuggling. And now micro-machine rice. So far we found the individual points, but there's still no hint of a line that connects them.
Based on the trail of money from the Tohoku region along with the records of Fuwa turning up in Nihama, I checked the IR records limiting the search to that region. Fuwa is shown standing in the Nihama station of the Tohoku linear rail. At this point, he's not a Jameson type. And for the past 7 years, Fuwa has been renting a storage unit. I'd say the odds are good that his prosthetic body is stowed away in there.
Major, head over to the warehouse and check whatever it is that Fuwa left there. Understood?
Roger. With this much humidity, optical camouflage is pointless. This is the Major, now carrying out mission.
I'll come give you a lift when I'm done with my little errand.
You will, huh? I'll be waiting with low expectations.
Verify Takara Fuwa's belongings inside the warehouse.
Roger.
Its reputation is really famous among people in the know.
Even if we shut it down, we can't backtrack the goods. The local cops haven't wasted time either.
The warehouse door lock mechanism is controlled from that terminal. If we give it the personal authorization Fuwa recorded when he signed the contract, we can pinpoint the container with the cargo.
Togusa here. I'm starting my Nihama University investigation.
A university in the spooky dead of night was the setting for a murder? Ooh, it's kind of like the old haunted school day.
Come on, would you lay off that stuff? Togusa here. I'm starting my Nihama University investigation.
A university in the spooky dead of night was the setting for a murder? Ooh, it's kind of like the old haunted school bit, ain't it?
Come on, would you lay off that stuff?
It's sealed. A key code is required to access it.
Authorization confirmed. It's a definite match.
About Fua's enrollment records, they've been semantically filtered.
It's possible that they were intentionally deleted.
Bounce the records over here to me. I'll analyze them.
Tachikoma, don't you guys have more important things to do?
No fair, Mr. Ishikawa. You have all the fun.
When I used the authorization code at the major, 60 files popped up. They were probably hidden away in there by Fua 5 years ago.
About that authorization just now, it matched Fua's cyberprint.
Pazu here. I have confirmation of multiple vehicles heading towards the warehouse. Prosthetic bodies of the same type as the ones from the pier were inside.
Saito here with confirmation too. Must be enemy reinforcements. I'll try to slow him as much as I can, but I can't cover him inside the warehouse.
Okay, we'll come up with something.
About those records Tokusa forwarded, there's a possibility that they were forcibly deleted from the outside. 54 points of similarity to the virus confirmed at the pier. More than likely it's the same type.
I tried each and every terminal, but besides this, no other records of Fua turned up.
Records don't only exist in terminals. I'm starting to wonder why I scouted you from Police HQ.
Understood.
The virtual cyberprints left in the prosthetic bodies were identical to the Jameson type. It had to be Fua himself.
I'll check out the memory box. Looks like it's encrypted.
I'll decrypt it over here. Boma, give me a hand.
Roger. You up. I'm sending you my ETA. Hang in there until I get to you.
ETA confirmed. Don't be late.
Hey, this is one man who's never late for his dates.
head for the Tohoku region.
Boy, we don't even get a quick break for a breather. A merciless line of work this is.
Cases aren't going to get solved with mercy, Major.
Guess I don't have a choice.
What do you think? Right on time.
What kept you?
How about a little gratitude, lady?
You say something?
No, nothing.
The Tohoku Autonomous Region was an installation where scientists were to be evacuated in wartime. It's currently under direct military authority.
They're keeping scientists?
Yazawa is one of the scientists who fled to the region in response to a summons issued by the military. He's still there despite the dismantling of the installation.
Do you think Fuwa and Goto are connected to this too?
It's a possibility.
What is he doing in a facility like that? There's something fishy about this.
Here's a satellite image of the region. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary dam. It's probably being camouflaged with a visual barrier. I did some checking via the net. They've got an independent net set up, and access from the outside is prohibited.
Major, you and Bato infiltrate the autonomous region and make contact with Yazawa.
And me?
I'm told that Toshimi Tagami, the region's director, is in Hanamaki. Your assignment for the time being is to find out what Tagami has been doing there.
That's your role in life, little man.
I'm not saving your butt even if it gets hit by a stray bullet.
The monorail that connects the autonomous region is only used to transport authorized personnel. Toshimi Tagami is scheduled to return to the region tomorrow, so use it.
Can't we go in with a tilt rotor?
It's half dismantled, but it was a military fortress. If it's still functional, chances are it's more than capable of shooting down aircraft.
A little outing on the monorail, huh?
I'm gonna have some fun to make up for lost vacation time. Bato, how's it look outside?
I got a great view. Everything's upside down, though. No movement from the regional director?
For the moment, there's no sign that we've been spotted.
She doesn't look much like she does in the official records. Think this is psychological warfare, too?
Publicly, she's the director of the autonomous region, but in reality, she's nothing more than Kei Yazawa's puppet.
The dam's coming into view. We ought to be feeling the jamming barrier any minute. The dam's interior is inside the interference zone. Our cyber comms will go out soon, too.
You're right. Bato, what happened?
This isn't good, Major. We're gonna plow right into the station. If we don't get out, this'll turn into a steel coffin.
I know that. The motor control program is being rewritten from the outside.
You mean they know what we're gonna do?
We don't have time to alter the program. You escape in the Tacoma.
What are you gonna do?
Major! Crap. I guess we're inside the jamming barrier zone.
So there's something that they're willing to go to this much trouble to hide, huh?
Major, do you read me?
Chief?
Major, if you read me, respond.
Unable to confirm that the Major is receiving.
A signal jamming barrier is making cybercom traffic inside the autonomous zone one way. She can probably receive a signal, but it might be difficult or impossible to send one.
Send out as much encrypted information as you can. I'm sure the Major will notice it.
Understood.
That's my chief for you. Autonomous Region Charter. With pride and duty in our hearts, as citizens of the Tohoku Autonomous Region, utilizing the knowledge fostered by our ancestors as the essence of hard-won technology, The goal of our mission is to strive for peace in this war. Item. We shall cultivate strong bodies, hearts, and profound knowledge. Item. We shall build cities where the ideal of heart-touching heart may be found. Item. We shall utilize remarkable knowledge and technology to restore world peace. I guess I'll just stroll on by.
Since there are no activity records for Yazawa outside the autonomous region, it's believed by many that all effective diplomacy with the TAR is conducted by Toshimi Tagami, the regional director.
You think the director's a part of Yazawa's group too?
Toga-san, when you arrive at Hanamaki, I want you to find out what both Tagami and the Tohoku autonomous region look like.
Understood. Any word from the Major?
Not yet.
Togusa here. I picked up some information about a monorail accident in Kanamaki. Users are restricted, and since the accident happened in the autonomous region, the local police don't want to get involved.
Then I guess I won't be getting backup anytime soon. Encrypted mail from such a line.
Aramaki here. Yazo was in our surveillance net, and we know his location inside the autonomous region. He's in a room in building E3 in a residential block.
Understood.
What do they have that runs off the lifelines inside the region?
According to the data, there's a working power plant that utilizes underground water pipes. So as far as energy is concerned, they're doing okay. As for transportation, a monorail links them to the outside world, and inside the region, a mini monorail is linked to the residential block, education block, and office block. And as for a vertical transportation agency, they built the incline. If their maintenance was any good, the thing just might be operational. After all, it was originally a military fortress built to operate independently of the outside. If it's booted from an administrator terminal, it should work the way it was intended to.
So this means that they must have a standalone lifeline. In that case, there's not much of a chance that it can be severed from the outside.
lower fields? You erase them and nobody can find them, huh? Apparently I need to find out a bit more about this man Yazawa. I think I'll take a look around the opposite bank.
Section 9.
Bato, status report. What's your current situation?
The monorail was hit by a virus and went out of control. It's heavily damaged, and I'm clinging to the wall with a banged-up Tachikoma. I can't even hear the Major.
You know her. She's probably inside carrying out her own independent investigation.
Boss man, want me to come give you a hand?
Who, you? Ain't there anybody else?
Pazu, Boma, and Saito are currently running round-the-clock stakeouts on people with military affiliations. Consider yourself on your own.
Then that must mean you've got loads of faith in us.
The jamming barrier from that radio tower is causing their cybercom blackout. Since there's no net link to the outside, the system is probably regulated from the control room inside the structure of the dam. That's gotta be the place where they manage all the information that comes into the autonomous region, too.
Go to the control room and obtain information on any items that came into the region.
Like cargo that has from the military written on it?
At the same time, try taking down the jamming barrier and restore cyber communications ASAP.
Roger. Jeez, that's an awful tall order for a guy to do all by his lonesome.
These guys got some nasty toys.
Mr. Bato, let me sneak in!
You're busted up from the shock when we escaped. Be quiet and stay out of sight.
But if you get into trouble, I'll come a-running, okay?
I'll be waiting with low expectations.
There's a tower that extends beyond the jamming barrier. And there will likely be more enemy forces than you've encountered so far inside the dam's bank. First things first, deal with that gun turret in front of you.
Roger! I can't believe they've even got a monster like this thing. That's the ultimate Tohoku fortress. Guess I better get psyched up.
Your number one specialty is playing rough, Mr. Bato?
Hey, I may not look it, but I'm a delicate guy. Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy it.
confirmed. Readouts indicate jamming barrier coverage decreased to 87.
Encrypted files confirmed.
That's some serious encryption.
Forward them to me. I'll try to decrypt them.
There are a few places to run in the investigation corridor. Keep in the enemy's blind spots.
Files confirmed. Starting 6 months ago, the amount of freight coming into the region jumped sharply.
According to the records provided by intelligence, that corresponds to the period when the misappropriations began. Find out what was inside that cargo, on the double.
got some badass toys lying around. I could take out anything with one of those, easy, even a big bastard.
Mr. Bato, I think you should leave that alone, sir. I really do.
It's okay if I use it, though, right? Some badass toys lying around. I could take out anything with one of those, easy, even a big bastard.
Mr. Bato, I think you should leave that alone, sir. I really do.
It's okay if I use it, though, right?
Hopefully this will get the elevator to function.
That's one big mother of a floodgate.
Looks like it's designed so that thing opens and shoots out water when the dam is in operation. be the prime line. That's the device that checks the slant of the dam.
They sure are using outdated gizmos.
The area up ahead is sealed off.
Is there another way around to the opposite bank?
That's the only one.
All right then. Guess I'll look for a route.
thought.
The dam was built before the war, you know. Still, it was built with the latest methods back then. I don't think it'll be that easy to destroy.
Don't fall from the water intake pipes.
Well, that's a surprise. I verified some weapon intel files that were left in the terminal. These guys even have a military anti-tank helicopter.
Anti-tank?
Yeah, Jigabachi. There's a depot for monorail repair and maintenance supplies. There might be parts you can use to fix the Tachikoma.
So the Tachikoma outside is going to be up and running again, huh?
That's my motto. I knew the confidence I placed in you wouldn't be in vain.
I don't like the idea of you placing anything in me. Just fix yourself up and haul your butt over here.
Yes, sir.
If the jamming barrier goes down, the truth of what's going on inside will be exposed to surveillance satellites. I expect the enemy intends to defend the radio tower to the death.
Then the resistance is going to get fiercer.
Mr. Bato, I'll come running as soon as I'm done with repairs. So you try to hang in there by yourself, okay?
What are you talking about? I'll have this wrapped up before you get here.
Cargo is being transported to a recycling plant in Etoru. The contents are dismantled parts and scrap, and there were even some scrap military weapons mixed in. The plant can break items down to their raw form, and waste material is shipped there throughout the country. According to plant records, it looks like they get regular shipments of scrap material from the autonomous region too.
Check into the cargo that's shipped from the autonomous region to Etoru via Hanamaki. Search through the shipping records of the region's freight line.
Cargo is being transported to a recycling plant in Etoru. The contents are dismantled parts and scrap metal, and there were even some scrap military weapons mixed in. The plant can break items down to their raw form, and waste material is shipped there throughout the country. According to the plant records, it looks like they get regular shipments of scrap material from the autonomous region too.
Check into the cargo that's shipped from the autonomous region to Etoru via Hanamaki. Search through the shipping records of the region's freight monorail.
Training grounds at the base of the dam, huh? I'd say they pretty much just unmasked themselves. Major, do you read me? The jamming barrier's down and the cybercoms are back online, so why does she... Is she lost and crying somewhere?
I can hear you.
What the hell? Where are you?
I'm right underneath your feet.
Yazawa?
His house was empty. I'm on my way to the office block to try my luck there. Is that okay with you?
Have you made contact with Yazawa?
He's out in the lower fields, apparently.
Lower Fields?
That's what was written on the door of his empty room.
Where are you?
There's an office that was occupied by the regional director in the office block. I'm on my way there.
I see. That works out well then. Obtain the Rice-related data from the terminal at the Autonomous Regional Citizen Center, located in the office block. Regarding that micro-machine Rice that Bato found the other day, the configuration of it was a dead-on match for the Rice that our friend Fua tried to deliver. This leads us to the assumption that he brought that micro-machine Rice out of the Tohoku Autonomous Region. Therefore, the storage of this grain has to be somewhere in that region. Find out where it's being stored, and I want the complete background on the weapons that flowed into the area too.
Roger.
I'm gonna go on ahead to the base of the dam. I saw something there that looked like a training ground.
If you could also clean out the place, it'd be a big help. I see the entrance to the office block. Talk to you later. Gotta go. Now commencing infiltration into office block.
Roger that. It feels as if somebody's anticipating our moves, and I don't like it.
I think you're right. But we may be able to outwit the enemy because of that.
What's wrong?
Nothing to worry about. I'm going in.
There's been a lot of dismantling in the office block, even for the autonomous zone.